All right, guys, we are here. We're going to play some Madden, play some online ranked regs. Online ranked reg. See if they have the updated roster yet, the cuts and everything. Nope, still no. I can't believe that. Going into week one, they don't even have the right roster up. Unreal. It's like Jalen Hurts going back to the IR, it looks like. It's funny to watch some people play with the Niners that play online that I watch, because they really don't know like the team and all they really do is just really look at the speed. But I mean, is that what this game is all about? I guess it is to a degree. But I mean, everyone knows that like D Ford should be a left end. Anybody that's not a linebacker. Everyone knows Kwan Williams. Sorry, should be the nickelback. And what am I doing here? Mosley. There. That's how it should be. Word free safety. Tart at strong safety. There, good there. Make sure that's good. Yeah. Good, yeah. Slot receiver we change. All right, that looks like the way we're gonna go with. All right, let's do. Oh, you know what? I want to see where we're ranked at right now. Current ranking is 9,493. We are in a one-game win streak. Okay, I haven't played in a few days, so last time I played, you all seen. All right. The Vikings. I haven't played the Vikings yet.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Cousins now. Oh, that's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Short pass.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 36. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. And he completes it to Westbrook. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Here's Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. Yeah, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down. The man is Westbrook complete. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get this. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen there to make the grab. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Should have had him picked 2 different times. I should have had him picked.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Well, this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Should have had a pick. All right, that's all right. Let's play your game.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Second down. Here's Mostert again. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That's on target to Samuel for a Niner first.
Had to get a little bit more out of that.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Okay, let's run it again.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Right there.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
First down.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. This is Mostert. And down inside the 40 to about the 38.
We're doing.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Garland. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Good stuff,
and he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
That's what we do. We get first downs. You know why? Because it wins games.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Lance, a handoff here to Mostert. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. James has got it. Complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 13-yard line. A big third down pickup of 20 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Middle, I'm sure.
Not much there,
only
a yard.
Tunnel vision,
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minute.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle there to make the grab. And the 49ers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Gold with the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. A first down throw for Cousins. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
So many offense want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Damn it.
Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Third and short yardage. Cousins.
Damn it.
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. Cousins now to throw on first down. Finds a seam inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now Cousins.
Get a nice sack right there. Nice sack right there.
The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. D.D. Westbrook, 32 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it first and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Lance to throw it. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down. Now Lance.
No!
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion. Throwing his Lance on third down.
And able to haul it in is Kittle. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Faking the give to Mostert. Now Lance. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14.
Anyways, they should have went
His
deep
time
with
is
it.
now run out on
Like
this
deep,
first
yeah,
half of
like deep.
action.
End zone deep.
Time for a break. We've hit
Deep.
halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Final adjustments being made in the locker rooms. We're just about ready for the second half from Minneapolis. And for the call, let's rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now, they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Lance now to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Should be picked off.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away.
Oh, where the hell's
from
the
being
flag?
right
He hit me
The
out of
question is, can
bounds.
this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Throwing now is Lance. This one caught by Kittle. Touchdown! George Kittle, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a
gonna
hit
get
of
that?
steam going.
Like
And as a
what?
defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that will tie our game here in the third. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Play fake. Cousins. Flushed out right. That is caught by Thielen.
No one likes
He'll
it.
have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Or is that a
Last play, they didn't even
linebacker?
get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Cousins to throw it. And he's got this to Jefferson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. First down, here's the run with Cook. And a good move, but only able to work it to the 20-yard line. Michael Kendricks, the linebacker, there to get him down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action now. Cousins.
Oh, dude, are you
He's got him
kidding me, man?
Complete.
Pressure on him. He's just
And the
making
Vikings
clutch
are going to have a
throws.
1st and goal as he's taken down at about
What
the
he's doing
8-yard
right
line.
now.
Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a 1st down.
Can't do any fucking thing about it right now.
They'll run with Cook. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. They try again with Cook. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
And the next-gen stats show us the top speed there, better than 18 miles an hour.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Vikings answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Cook, they'll try and run it. And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good. And that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the 4th.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Lance now on 1st down. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
Get the
This
fuck
is
out of here,
intercepted.
dude. No
Picked
fucking
off down at the
way.
10.
He's not keeping
And
up
he'll
with
return it to the
fucking him.
24-yard line.
Not at his age.
They brought the house that time on a young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
Not
And
at
you have
his
to be
fucking
prepared
age.
for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. On play action, Cousins lets it fly for Thielen.
Come on, boy.
And got his man, able to convert
me,
on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Are you
What a day it's been for this
kidding
duo.
me?
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Cousins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Tried to go back again to Adam Thielen, and now it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, Cook. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Fourth down, Cousins. And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. A run there with Cook on first down, but it won't net him much, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Here's Cousins.
Good, really, guys?
There by Osborne. And this will move the chains
everybody.
again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 12-yard line. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing here, Cousins.
Thank you.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. He's back to throw. They'll swing this out to Mostert. And he is going to have a Niners first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll look to throw. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he is out of bounds with the first down as the clock ticks inside of 30 seconds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
This will be caught. It's Samuel. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And this one is incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end.
Take a shot.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Back to throw. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
And that would go right up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. Third down coming up. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
To throw, it's Lance. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And they'll go for it. Lance. And now he'll fire deep downfield for James. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Damn it. I should have fucking had him beat.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play.
Should have had him fucking beat. No reason why I should fucking lost that game. That first drive, dude, that's what fucked me. That first fucking drive, and then right before the fucking end of the half, I freaking sack him and he gets that long ass fucking touchdown. Are you kidding me? Bullshit. Now I'm gonna have to deal with this fucking guy here, fucking Kyler Murray. What a fucking joke. Come on, buddy, pick your shit. Oh, dude, you ain't fucking doing this to me. Last time that fucking happened, I got a freaking loss.
Is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they loved their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Buffalo Bills. Robbie Gould's got it on the tee. He kicks it off, and here we go from Levi's Stadium. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch. A signal for and take it. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Throwing now is Allen. And Sanders has got it complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Allen to the veteran Sanders for the Buffalo first. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Flush to his right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver.
That's how I lost the last game.
But that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
Fucking hating.
So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Thank you.
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well.
I don't have my fucking play.
That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Dude,
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
It's not there. It's not fucking there. I just don't understand this game. I don't understand how come sometimes my fucking play is there and sometimes it's not.
Lance looking to throw it.
Oh, dude, are you kidding me?
It's intercepted. Picked off by
Dude, are you fucking serious?
He's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Buying time to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble and 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal. They run
really, guys? Are you serious?
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have taken the early lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Ridiculous.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start
I
at
can't
the 25.
believe my fucking play. Every game that they take my fucking play out, I always
San
fucking
Francisco
lose.
offense ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They'll break the
That's kind of hard when your fucking quarterback throws to a wide open
line.
receiver and fucking throws it right to the fucking corner.
From the gun, a run with Mostert.
And Banks doesn't fucking
Just a
block the
couple
guy
on the
that he's
ground there.
supposed
That's going
to.
to bring up 3rd and about 6.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Damn
After
it.
1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Playing like garbage. No, you know what? I haven't been playing like garbage. The fucking shit has been
So from the 36
deep.
now, 1st and 10.
Fucking shit has been deep.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Now
Are
a
you
shot
kidding
taken
me?
on 3rd down, but
Are
it's
you
going to wind up
fucking kidding me?
incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Bullshit.
They do go for it. Lance got a man. That's Richie
Get the
James.
first down.
And he gets it down to the 48.
Should have
enough
been
for
able
the
to have him
first.
beat.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line.
Back to the running game with Mostert.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
He's just right there.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9. Lance.
He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Open man is Ayuk, complete.
Around the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
They'll run with Mostert.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down at the 2-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so, and one of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now a give to the big fullback Juszczyk. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Lance going to sneak it. And across the goal line into the end zone.
Needed that touchdown. Needed to keep up with it.
Trey Lance keeping it himself from a yard out. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
No chance it.
Gold with the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter.
Didn't really want to go for it on fourth.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Steps away to his left, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
That shit.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2nd and 12. Another try after the first down sack. Allen escaping the pressure right.
Come on, guys.
20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Allen.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively at 2nd down.
Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
And this one caught by Beasley. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Here's Allen to throw it. Flushed out right. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there.
Oh, I should have
keep
had
possession
that.
back inside the 10-yard line. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. Play action. Now it's Allen. Rolling to his right. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off down near the 5. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lance completes it to the tight end Kittle. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Lance going to throw. Got a man. That's Ayuk. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Lance finding Ayuk there for a Niner first. Again, it's Lance. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Matthews the intended target, but it'll be second down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Throwing now is Lance. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. He was looking for Raheem Mostert there. And it's 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Lance. And able to haul it in is Kittle. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, getting set for quarter number 3 here. NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Mahomes now on first down. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off near the 29. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
And the Niners are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up first and goal. And with the play clock about to expire, Kyle Shanahan's going to use a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. Power on power, but he's not going to get in. Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal. And they went with a fullback dive that time.
And, Brandon, when I was a kid, the fullback carried the ball equally as much as the running back, then known as the halfback. Nowadays, the fullback's job is to block. Put him out in front and let him clear a path.
They still have a couple more chances here from the 1. Lance going to sneak it, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Trey Lance keeping it himself from a yard out. And the 49ers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, 1-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. First carry now for Trey Sermon. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthinking. Just hand it to the old reliable guy, let him pick up the first down.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They're going to be stopped up on his first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
And now they'll throw with Lance.
Left side, caught by Matthews. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
Remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
One more time with Mostert. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Raheem Mostert taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Niners have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Gold with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Mecole Hardman to return it from his end zone. Hardman, he is not going to bring this out, so they will start the drive at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now here's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted.
Picked off at the 30. is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards that time.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now Jones. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Throwing Jones. They'll roll him out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Off play action. Jones eluding the pressure right. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Off the play fake. Jones. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. So it's an empty possession there, and you'd have to say it's not like him to come up short on a kick like that.
Yeah, and it's real easy for me to say this, but anything in the 40 to 49-yard range should be pretty automatic for an NFL kicker, especially in terms of at least getting it there. So you're right. That is a surprise that this would come up short.
A carry there for Mostert as he's able to work his way forward for a pretty good pickup on first down. Officially a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, 49ers.
For Brandon Ayuk, he is a as electric as they come with the ball in his hands in the open field, and he turns that catch into big yardage. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Escaping the pressure right. Throwing deep for Galladay. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Giants. Kenny Galladay, 75 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On second down, Mostert. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on third down. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Credit him with a 1 yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Lance looking to throw it. Taking a shot for Samuel. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Throwing his Lance on third down. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. Lance finding Kittle. First down, San Francisco. On first down, Lance. He finds his target. It's Matthews. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Lance a handoff here to Mostert. And he gets it down to the 32.
Yeah, once more, strong running. Excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Throwing on first down is Lance. And Matthews makes the ground. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Here's Mostert.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stock troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense is staying out there. Here we go. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Trey Lance keeping it himself from a yard out. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Lance now on first down. That's swung out to Mostert.
Give him 7 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on third.
To throw, it's Lance.
Completes it to Samuel. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Lance now on first down. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Oh, Gold missed it. It's no good. Wide to the left, off the mark. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Both teams making their final adjustments for the second half to come. And to bring the action your way, we go back to MetLife Stadium and Brandon Gaudin.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half.
Taken from about the 12.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35.
Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. Here's a toss play right to Mostert. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Lance going to throw. Got a man, that's Ayuk. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Now Lance. And that will be incomplete. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Got a man, that's Richie James. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Six yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Now a run with Sermon. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Lance, a give now to Sermon. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job...
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Niners are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. 23 yards on the play. And that is going to do it. for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Flushed out right. Throwing deep for Galladay.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jason Verrett.
They exited the pocket.